In today's video, we're going to be going over the new Yeeps Christmas update, or whatever it is. As you can tell, I'm a little sick this time. Kinda sucks, but just how this is going to be today. So it's going to be a very low energy video. We're just going to go check out the new map. I'll explain the new Christmas present mechanic, and we'll sort of look at what they've done to some of the Blue House, Starter House, and Playground. So yeah, let's go. Alright. Okay, we made it to the wishlist workshop, which is the new map. Ignore the code, it was the most easiest one. So they've added a wishlist system where you can type out your wish list and then you hit confirm. It gives you a little scroll and you put in this thing. I'm pretty sure you can wish for things IRL, but I'm unsure. I'm just going for in-game stuff because I don't really need much. They also added RC cars. I only own this remote, and this car. So let's just go over those real quick. So how these remotes work, they're just handhelds. You hold down the bottom trigger on your controller, or the one you would do to move this finger, to move the car. You'll press down this little button. If this one is basically just that, but you can stick it to your hand. But a fun thing is if you have two controllers, you can move backwards with the left one. Or, if I'm not mistaken, if you switch it to left-handed mode, left is forward and right is backward. Yep. So if you want to customize how you do that, that's perfectly up to you. This map has like a little race car track for them. It's got like this little countdown thing, which is fun. So yeah, and then when you beat the race, it obviously does like the ta-da. Map is pretty cool. It's got a little subway station down in the basement here. We'll go check out the top floor afterwards. I am nowhere close to unsure of where most of the Bitcoin stashes are, sadly. But there's a portal in that train that takes you to the other one, which you can't get into unless you do it. So it's this. I'll give you the little ring ding, and then you can go through this portal. I've checked most of the gnomes. None of them seem to have a stash. There's one here when you go through it. You go through that, it opens this little gate here, which is normally closed. See, there's a present here. We'll go over that once I finish going over this map. At the Hot Cocoa Shop with the DoorDash online pickup. Pretty sure it's a reference to DoorDash, but what do I know? And then we're just gonna quickly finish off this map with the second floor, and then we'll go over the little presents and the advent calendar. So second floor is like the toy factory kind of thing. So how it works is you're supposed to have another player like push you through it, but it's basically a conveyor belt system. You just ride through this, hit the buttons as you go along to because of how it works, you have an emergency exit. So you can just go through this, and wow, you're a toy now. And you're being packaged up, and now you'll be in one of these for the rest of your life. Till Christmas. Pretty fun. There's another Bitcoin stash up here, I think. I don't know, though. Don't think so. No, you'd think there'd be. Now let's move on to the advent calendar. It's a lot like, actually, it's basically identical to the Halloween thing they did, where like each day they add a new item, and you can get like you only have to buy the items for a week. Unless you want to just skip a week, you can just do that. But you can't like just buy every select items. If you want like this, you'd have to buy up to it. But say I want this, I don't have to buy all of this. I just have to buy this. Oh yeah, that's pretty simple. They added some new Christmas cosmetics, so these are fun to look at. This one, I feel like I kind of want it, but I'm at 20 Bitcoins right now, and I don't think I can afford 1,600. That's okay. So we're just gonna, yeah, these are all the new badges. They did add, I think, a few themed items. But now let's move on to the thing that most people are probably wondering about, the presents. There's 3 in every map, not just like the usual like switch of playground, starter house, and blue house. Those all have them, but those get new butt coin stashes as well. But these are hidden all around the map. There's 3. This is 1. There's a second one on top of the house, if I'm not mistaken, if I can even get up there. Okay. It is goblin time. But yes, there's a present up here, where this fella is, or these fellas. And I'm unsure where the third one is. But that is the... Oh yeah, right, I believe it's in the main subway. Like, it's down here. There's a present somewhere here, I think. I'm mistaken. Anyways, let's go check out the other maps that got major changes. Starting with the obvious one. Playground. So, let's go. Okay, now we're in Playground, so let's quickly go over this map. So, you've obviously got new hot air balloons. Very nostalgic, considering they got rid of theater a long time ago. There's quite a few present. There's like the usual 3. I don't know why I'm saying quite a few, like there's more. You've got 1 here. And I believe 1, actually, they're spread around. Just, they're difficult to memorize. So now, I'm going to go over the one thing I was interested in, is how you get in here. Now, during the lab test, I decided to do the usual, hit copy, and then paste it into a wilds. And you eventually, I've deciphered the code. It's, I think, yeah, it's this. Okay, I did it backwards. It's this. And then this little thing up here opens. And then you've obviously got the usual stairs. And now we're inside. You've got a butt coin stash here. And that's this map. I'm just gonna point out the 2 butt coin stashes I have here because I suck at finding things. You've got this one on the tree here. The button would be right there. Now let's move on to blue house. Using a quick cut, I call face first into ice. Okay, we made it to blue house. We're in the cave little section here. You've got 1 present in the caves. So, the usual. It's got the bush entrance here. Kind of wish they'd painted these white. No. You got your little campfire here. You got Christmas lights all around. But my favorite part of this map is once we get there, they've also got this little mechanism, which is quite fun to mess around with. And you've got this button here, which opens this, and we're in the workshop of this map. I'm just gonna take your guys' toys, because I'm hungry today. You've got, if you go over to here, you've got the little window that you can see through in the caves. You've got the little dash here. Sorry, I'm like out of breath. So then, you can see through the window on the other side if we really want to. If you come down here, you can see it. It's kind of cool. It didn't really take long for me to figure out how to get into that when I first tried it. But you always gotta go to the attic because I swear they add so much up there. And whoop-de-doo, they've got a whole Christmas tree with 1 present here. Whole fireplace, big presents. I wonder which Yeep is packaged in these. But quite a cozy little area. Kind of wish there's maybe a bit more lighting in the corner, but I really don't judge. I like it enough. So I'm just trying to maneuver my way around. I believe our final present in this map is, yeah, on top of the advent calendar. You can see it here. And this little guy. So, now we're gonna move on to starter house with a transition called we're just gonna switch lobbies. Okay, we made it to starter house. Now you may notice these lights aren't actually glowing currently. That's because they did that. That's probably pretty cool. So, and then you've got the little ice rink here, which is probably about just as much fun. It does the same light thing, they're just not colored. So yeah, that's starter house, basically. We're gonna just go do a quick little exploration. You got the giant Christmas tree here, which has a present in it. You got this giant stack of, oh lord. I don't know what game it is, but this reminds me of that one game where like it's like the stack blocks and you feel like you're one off, it looks funky. This is giving me flashbacks to that, and I'm not sure if I like it. There's a present on top of that. There should. Oh, and Mr. Gnome here is a butt coin stash. One here. There's one in the bathroom tub, but must have been cold and was taking a warm bath, as you can see. Trying to think where any others could possibly be, but now we're going to the main attraction of this map, sort of, besides like the giant pillow forts you saw. Okay, I'm just gonna go upstairs like a civilized person instead of flying. But as you can see, we've got this giant pillow castle here. But you may notice this. Got this antenna, which leads up to... okay. Okay, this might be a tassel. But you got Santa's sleigh. You got Mr. Santa over here, Rudolph. I don't... Yes, name, because my brain is... I don't know them. Got a buttcoin stash here, and that's pretty much this update. I don't think there's really much more to go over, so I think we'll just move on to the outro. First, I'm just gonna consume much, and probably the easiest way to switch to the outro is to stare. I think we'll just stare at this thing. Okay, we made it to the studio, but I'm a little stuck in the elevator shaft, so we're gonna have to find a way to fix this. So I will just cut to the usual proper outro because I don't have time to figure out how to escape my own prison. So just gonna quickly do that. Okay, so that was the new Yeeps Christmas update. I hope you guys enjoy it whenever you get the time to play it. And I'm just gonna go quickly grab a hot cocoa from the vending machine before I finish. Okay, I return. So yeah, that was the that's the update. I really hope you guys enjoy it. Kind of forgot to go over the bundle, but it's basically just Santa. It has like a little, kind of like hot cocoa, but instead it's like you can put stuff in it. For example, I could put like grapplers in it and you could give it to somebody for like a present. I think that's how that works. But yeah, that's the new Christmas update. Hope you guys enjoy and tune out. Oh yeah, and don't forget to like and subscribe.